Hello. It's been a while since I've been on. It's been a minute. Today we can do some makeup and chat, and we're going to get into it because I have a couple things that I do want to work on. I'm working on one thing. It's gonna take a little time to edit, so I thought I would come on and I would do this first. I'm I don't even know. Okay, so I was really busy. Don't get me wrong, I've been crazy busy, but I've also been like, just I don't know, like, has anybody else ever gone through this thing where like you just go like, I look awful. I am an undesirable potato. And then at the same time, like, I'm doing better. I don't know, I don't know. And I've been wearing makeup a lot, so I'm gonna do some makeup today. It's funny because like I said, okay, so I am gonna be uploading a video, that people are going to look at that video and then look at this video and be like, and let me just put this in this video that's going up first, okay? I know makeup is terrible for you. Okay, this is why I don't wear makeup that much. Honestly, I I don't care. And then there are days when I'm like, I do care and I want to. So today is that day. um so yeah, so I mean, like, cause it's bad. It's bad when, like, okay, I don't wear makeup anywhere, like to work, nowhere, except for like on a day like this. And when I wear makeup on a day like this, and then I go to work and I get people who come in all the time and they're like, my God, you look amazing. Do you have like a date after work? And I'm like, I just cared today. And then at the same time, it's like, I didn't care today because I put something on me that's not good. So you tell me, what is it? Is it that I cared or that I didn't care? Because, okay, so like, I don't know if it's just because me being in my 30s or if it's like just something that every girl goes through all the time, because this has literally been happening since I was like 15, 16. It's just like some days I'm like, why am I so ugly? Like, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, disgusting. And then other days I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Like, this is fine. I can go grocery shopping like this. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. But I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. I struggle with like, okay, is anybody watching or listening to what I'm uploading? Is anybody like, and then I did get some views on YouTube, so that's kind of also what I wanted to kind of get into, because the podcast really isn't generating much, but videos like this are. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus more on this. I'm going to keep the podcast as like a thing that I can do, but this is more going to be where I'm focusing when I do stuff. Because I don't know. So I'm gonna go through a couple different things coming up. One thing, like I said, I already started it yesterday. I have to do I did B-roll for it. I have to do transitions. I have to do like, no, You have foundation all over. Okay, so I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1, and I've been using this. I really like it because I only put it in certain areas. I only put it on like the sides of my face, and then I just kind of like blend it everywhere. So it's kind of like a fuzzed out, but like concentrated in the places where like I want like definition, some lighting. So, and I have this like vein on this part of my head. How dare I have veins in my body, but hey, we're gonna cover the veins. But also, I don't want it to be cakey. So I like this because it is very liquidy, if that's a word. Um so it gives hydration without being like overly cakey. You can just kind of like blend it where you want it, and it kind of just like goes, just kind of works. So I'm happy with that. For the most part, as far as my skin, I'm not mad at how things have been. So I'm not like, you know, fretting over anything. Yeah, so other than that, that's really what's kind of been happening. I've just been like working, and when I'm not working, I'm resting. Got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of planning, you know. So it's kind of where I think I'm going with things. I think I'm just going to stick with, like making videos that are like these kind of videos. If I am testing a product, I will video it. If I am, like I have, some ideas for some, like, not health, but like, ish style videos. If you're a pet owner, I have a pet video that I am currently in the idea phase. I think I know what I want to do. So what it's what I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned. Also, I'm aware the hair is hairing. No good. I know. And we're gonna fix it. I can't even go into it. My hair is, I don't even know what my hair is doing. I think it's good, but who knows? Right? I am literally throwing this on. I don't even... For me to literally work for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and come home and wash it off. Literally. Because I don't know how anybody else feels, but the second I get this stuff on, I'm like, immediately, no, get it off. I want it off now. I don't like it. I don't like the feel. I don't like the... I don't like... I don't know how, like, you have, like, kids who are actors, like, people who were actors when they were kids. How in the heck did you go into a makeup chair at, like, 4 in the morning when you were, like, 9 years old and have all this makeup on your face all day? Like, I put way too much. We're just gonna blend it all over because that's way too much. Way too much. And does anybody else have like dark eye corners? Like, is that like a thing? What does that mean? Like, I literally have to put stuff in the corner, like right here. I have to put it because it doesn't, like, it doesn't cover. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, okay. I also, like, I think sometimes, it gets to the point where, social media and all that, it's just like too much. So I do tend to, like, not take a break because, let's be honest, nobody actually takes a break from all that. But I do tend to stick with, like, only watching, like, certain videos, only following certain people. I'm watching a lot of YouTube. It's funny because, okay, that gets me on a subject. Okay, so we, like, what are we doing? Are we listening more to podcasts or are we watching more YouTube? Because people say, oh, YouTube is dead. Nobody watches YouTube. But, like, all my views are YouTube. I literally have one listen on my podcast on Spotify. Like, that's it. That's it. One. Literally one. The podcast era, if you will, and I hate using that expression, but like the phase of podcasting, it's basically done. I mean, I like it. I listen to podcasts all the time, but it's not really something I think that a lot of people do anymore. Um, and honestly, like, for me, it's not like I have like friends. It's not like I have like somebody who can come on and talk. So it's like, why would I bother? Because I just don't. And so it's like, it kind of ends up being like not as much content. This is something that my mom gave me. This is a CoverGirl Clean Eye Color eyeshadow stick in Icy Frost. And I just put it on the inner corners of my eyes because she didn't like it and I didn't want to waste it because apparently I'm a frugal frog now. And I don't like wasting. We don't waste. We don't waste. Yeah. But everything else is the same. You guys are C. Yeah. But anyway, back on the subject. I just think that not that many people are listening to podcasts. You have so many parodies about podcasts and the whole, everybody's got one. And I'm fairly certain that was way too much blush, but we are here. So, but I also don't want to not do it. So, I don't know. If I have a good subject, I might hop on and do it, but that's probably how I'm going to be doing things. I forget a lot of things. I have to be better about writing it out and sending it to myself so that I can use my laptop to read it or type it out on my laptop and then read it, whatever. But, yeah. Because last time I forgot to talk about the reading list that I said I was gonna do, and I went through 2 books, 2 whole books before I realized I never said anything, and I had planned on coming on and talking about my favorite books, but I was like, that's not podcasty enough. I still might talk about my favorite books, just not on the podcast. I might just do a thing where I come in and talk about books. I talk about my first book that I ever read and that kind of stuff. But we'll see. We will see. The books that got me into reading. That would be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Stay tuned for that. But in saying all of that, I read about halfway through It Ends With Us. I'm a big Blake Lively fan, so have been since Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Loved her in that movie. She shines like a star, and even in the second movie, she stole the show. We love her. We love Ryan Reynolds. I'm convinced he's one of the funniest guys on earth. He's so funny, and they're so adorable together, and I love them. And can I just put it on record that I thought Green Lantern was not that bad? If either of them ever see this video, which I'm not expecting them to, but if you ever happen to come across this, Blake Lively or Ryan Reynolds, it was not that bad. It was not that bad. Getting back on the subject, read It Ends With Us. Started out pretty good. Got a little, and then there's a escalation that happens to the point where I was way too uncomfortable and had to flee. So we are not reading that book. I moved on to Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. Saw the movie, and I was like, oh, it's cute. It was cute. And I heard that it was about some things that I don't really go for. But I was like, I want to read the book to make sure that, like, I'm catching this right, because I did catch it, and I was right. And so we moved on from that too, and now we're reading Holes, and I'm almost done with it because it's not that long of a book, and I've read it before. I think most people have read it. It's a great, great book. I love the movie. One of my favorite things, though, about the book, is seeing that the character of Squid, is actually a really sweet boy, and that he's really, actually reading quite a bit, and, that's why he is so, like, pushy, and I think that's what kind of makes it such a touching story, is characters like that. In the movie, we don't really see it. We only see like a glimpse of it. But in the book, you really get the feel of this character who is hurting and doesn't want everybody else to know, doesn't want everybody else making fun of him, just that kind of thing. And I think that's really what brings the Keep Green Lake part of the story to a deeper level. And also the Green Lake, Texas part of the story is quite the interesting look into that time period. And I really always love hearing stories from that time period, because I think it was just such an interesting flip in the narrative of the time. Yeah. With my brows, again, because I'm a frugal frog now, I have these the clean brow that I normally use. I have it in like 3 shades. I have it in clear that I just did. This is soft brown, and then I have medium brown. My mom tried those and didn't like them, so now I'm using them, and I'm not mad at it. I just am using it up. I really would prefer the dark brown instead of doing all of this work, just doing one thing. But honestly, like I said, I'm not mad at it because it gives some definition, some dimension to my brows. But yeah. So yeah, so on my reading list, I do have a couple. I mean, I don't. Now I'm like nervous to read books, I do kind of want to peruse Alison Stoner's new memoir. I don't really want to get into the whole, there's a couple aspects of the whole thing that I really don't want to get into, but then there are some things that I'm like, I want to know. So I want to read it, possibly. Also found out that, a movie from when I was growing up, I talked about this on the podcast, that traumatized me as a child because of my own foolishness. Girl Interrupted is actually a memoir. It's a true story. Did not know this. It never said that it was. I thought it was fake. I was like, there's no way. And no, it's real. It's real. So I want to read that. I want to see. I recently rewatched it. Because I wanted to torture myself. No, because I wanted to get over this stupid thing that I have about this. And let me tell you, I look at it through different eyes as an adult. Um, as an adult, I'm looking at like, why were this girl's parents not helping her? But yeah. So I want to read that. Um, but we'll see. I will definitely keep you guys updated. Um, if for nothing else for that, I will keep you updated. I am super excited about the new Downton Abbey movie. As soon as I can get the money together when it comes out on DVD, I'm going to get all of the show. I'm going to get all of the movie, and I'm going to watch the whole story. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It is one of my favorite shows. It is my favorite show. It's my favorite show. I love it so much. It's so cute and definitely worth watching. It's funny because I always say I'm going to keep my eyeliner rounded to really round out my eyes. And then I don't. I'm gonna try to though today. I'm gonna go for more of a big eyes kind of look. Now that was a good movie. Anybody remember Big Eyes? Gosh, that was a great story. Love the artwork too. It's beautiful. I also am still with the Firework mascara from Maybelline. I love this stuff. Um it is just so good. Um and I am a mascara snob. Like I'm very particular about my mascara. And I have tried lots of mascaras. But since I haven't really stuck with a good mascara since I started using makeup, now I cannot find picture of it. I don't think that it even exists anymore, but it's this CoverGirl um mascara. It's that, but it was in a silver tube and it had a curved brush. And that one was like, I swore by that stuff until I found Rimmel and their Scandalized mascara. It was the best. And they kind of changed it after a while, and I didn't like it anymore. And then I went through um, there was one that had like extensions in it too, that was good. see if I can find that to show, but I don't know if I can because I don't remember what it was called. But it was in a green tube, and it had like these tubers in it that would go on your lashes, and it was so weird. It made them so long. But I've gone through so many different mascaras, and this one seems to be good. They discontinued the mascara I was using. Like, these companies that, like, discontinue products so quickly, it's so annoying. Like, when I find something I like, can't you just make it forever? Like, there needs to be a company, a makeup company, that comes out strictly for everyday makeup, right? Everyday makeup that has simple ingredients, that is like not that many steps, that stays. My camera fell. Okay. No, it needs to be a company that makes everyday kind of makeup that is not that many ingredients, that stays in rotation for people who are on the go, who just want to throw on their makeup and run out the door. Nothing crazy, nothing, Don't get me wrong, I love a good eye look. I love a good lip. Speaking of lips, I really haven't been doing a lot. I just put on some lip balm. That's it. I am going to be getting a lip product that I'm going to be talking about. And then I probably will do like a little eye look to kind of like make it a little something. But I don't know when that's going to be. There's no definition on that. So let me fix my hair. And, that's, I don't know, that's what I think is missing from the beauty industry, is like something that is everyday makeup, that is not a lot of ingredients, that is tried and trues. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you have so many makeup companies that are just creating and creating and creating, and they're not giving like things that you can use for every day that you can just always go back to. Like, I don't want a new eyeshadow. I want to have an eyeshadow that I can throw on that's quick and easy and that will go with all of my outfits that I would want to wear. And I want, a mascara that doesn't clump up too much, that I can continue to buy over and over again, that I don't have to worry about, do I have to go searching around town for it? Or do I have to, like, if something works, if something is good, I'm going to keep buying it. I want stuff that is reliable. I want reliability. Okay. No, but it's like, I don't know, it's something that I think we don't have. And it just drives me crazy because it's like, you have all this money that's going to your companies from people buying your products, and then you're going to take it away, and we're not going to have what we need. And I don't know. Am I the only one that feels this way? Am I the only one that's like thinking this? Or is this something that like you think doesn't matter. Like, I guess maybe I'm just somebody who um is so burned out by all the makeup and all the I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's like I'm just tired of finding a product and being like, "Oh, I love this product so much. It's so good." And then I use it up and then I'm like, "Okay, we'll go get this." And go get it again, and then I go in the store and it's like, "Oh no, they don't make it anymore." Like like excuse me, but like some of us don't want to wear a different mascara every time we buy one. Sometimes when we find the mascara that works, we want to just wear the mascara. We don't want to try the newest and most improved. We don't, this is not a cell phone. We have a cell phone society, you guys, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like this. I don't know. I don't know if I like that idea. But with that being said, um, I know that tastes change, your body changes, your, resistance to things changes, so sometimes you develop allergies. I know technology changes, so in the ways that they make certain things, sometimes they have to update things. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just, millennials I think tend to have issues with uh like not having what we need. I don't know. I don't know where that stems from. Maybe that's why a lot of people are in therapy. I don't know. But no, but it's just there I go again. Oh my God. It's just like frustrating that like everything has to be like, okay, oh, you liked that? Oh, sorry, nobody else did. So we're making this now. So you have to try this now. And it's like, I don't want to live like I'm 16 anymore, trying out all different things and ruining my skin and making myself, and like not knowing what worked and what didn't. I want results. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me. I'm going to finish getting ready and I do want to get ready to film the rest of the other video. So that one will go up after this one. So this one's going to be a quick and easy upload. I'll get that uploaded and yeah. So I hope you guys have a great day and or night wherever you're at. And thanks so much for always tuning in. Make sure you're continuing to tune in and subscribing. Bye guys.